The Lakers reportedly expected to resume trade talks with the Jazz later this season, trying to move Russell Westbrook. Reports say the Lakers offered Westbrook a future first-rounder and second-rounder for Bojan Bogdanovic before Utah decided to instead send him to the Pistons. 3 Utah players that could now be part of a potential Russ deal: Jordan Clarkson, there's some shooting for you, Mike Conley, and Rudy Gay. All right, Shannon, will the Lakers be able to trade Westbrook here?
If it's even now or never, I don't know if this deal was on the table. For me, Skip, let's see with LeBron healthy, AD healthy, how Rush doesn't fit them. He doesn't complement what they don't do well. He doesn't do well enough to complement their weaknesses. So it makes no sense. What are you waiting for? You talk about, well, let's wait to Thanksgiving. Skip, by Thanksgiving, you might be 20 games out of it. You 20 games out of it. What team wants to help the Lakers? Man, you know what? Man, this shows I feel bad for the Lakers, man. Let me go ahead and trade them of some good players so they can get back. What?
What?
Skip, look, the first week of the season has been a circus. Russ poor play, winless start, constant trade rumors. They don't have shooters. Russ is averaging 10 points a game. He's shooting 29% from the floor. He's shooting 8% from the three. Oh, it's not, no. All of this because they don't have anybody that can shoot the ball. So it is not all on Russ. It is not. But I just don't understand what you're holding on to him for. It's not going to get any better. I had Magic Johnson on the podcast, and he had some advice for Russ. Because, Skip, I think Magic is the perfect guy. You know this. I'm old enough to remember this. Magic was the Finals MVP in 1980. He and his coach, Paul Westhead, had a falling out because all of a sudden Paul Westhead wanted to walk the ball up the court. Magic said, I'm done. Dr. Buss is either him or me. Dr. Buss decided to go with Magic. The fans booed him. Guess what he did? He came back in 82 and won another Finals MVP.
He did.
They lost. They got swept in 83 by the Sixers. They go back to the Finals in 84. So here's the guy in 5 years. He goes to 4 Finals and wins 2 Finals MVP. He loses to Boston. They named him Tragic Magic Johnson.
They did. Just
booed
Johnson. Yeah.
Booed the brakes off him. He said, you know what? I didn't fight the media. I didn't get upset at the fans. I decided to play better. He said, man, I went out there. He said, man, I went out there that summer. I said, I'm going to get better. Came back 85 and won the title.
But he already had some cachet underneath him.
Skip,
yes.
that's my point.
Yeah, I got
the man had 2 Finals MVP, and they still booed him.
No, I got it.
So how does Russ think he's going to be exempt with his poor play from being booed because he's a native son? Do you? I believe, some say Kobe. I believe Magic Johnson has the most compelling case to be the greatest Laker. They booed him. So Russell think he's exempt from that. He hadn't won a title. Skip, it's not going to get, and he says, quit trying to fight the media. He's all you got to do is say, you know what, I played bad. I'm not playing well. My job, I need to play better. But you fight with the media and fight with the fans, ain't going to cut it.
No.
If you could have done this in July, why let August, September, here we are, October, and you're talking about Thanksgiving? Skip, what are you waiting on? It's not going to get any better.
Okay. I am so sick and tired of this story. And now we have a renewed outcry from Laker Nation, which I see all over the internet. Trade him. To whom? For what? How? Why? To your point, nobody out there is in business to save the LA Lakers. No. They're just not. Anybody who now acquires Russell Westbrook will have to deal with their fandom who will say, he's an embarrassment. What are we doing? Well, the only way you can get me is there a tanking team out there that would attempt to acquire Russ just to make sure that they tank, where they're going to play him 38 minutes a game because they know what's going to happen, disaster's going to happen? It's possible the commissioner would veto that trade to stop the tank, right? Because we've seen commissioners veto trades before, right? He's virtually untradeable. If you're trading him for the right reasons, where somebody's going to acquire him to get better.
But how? Skip, if he could help them get better, why would the Lakers trade him? If he's what you said, teams don't normally trade good play. Now, obviously, if the guy says, you know what, like Anthony Davis, I'm not going to re-sign. So you might as well go ahead and trade, get something for me, because I'm not going to re-sign and you're going to lose me for nothing. Kind of like what KD did to OKC.
And the Pels got a whole lot for him.
They got a whole lot. They got the number 4 pick in the draft. They got 3 picks. They got Brandon Ingram. They got Josh Hart.
It's benefiting them as we speak.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, but who wants a point guard that's averaging 10 points a game, shooting 29% from the floor, and shooting 8% from the three-point line? Now, I want someone out there. I want anybody that's ever played in the NBA or someone that follows closely. You tell me what team is willing to trade, like you said, who for what? For a point guard that's averaging 10 points, shooting less than 30% from the floor, not the three, the floor, layups included, and shooting 8% from the three-point line. You tell me the team that wants that. How does said player help that team?
And said player last year, until the last 3 games when he sat, led the league in turnovers. On top of poor shooting, you're the highest turnover.
I give him credit, Skip. He doesn't turn the ball over nearly as much.
You've only played, what, three games. Yeah, but he hasn't so far. The first game he turned over 4 times, and they were pretty ugly at Golden State. But since then, it's been pretty clean.
Yes.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry when I read this on the internet, because it's like Laker fans think, oh, we'll just go ahead and trade him. We're done with him, so trade him.
Right.
How?
Somebody has to. Skip, anytime you make a trade or you barter something, Skip, it has to be something the other party wants.
Yeah, he makes $47 million. $47 million? Who wants to take on $47 million for this?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to trade you grain, okay, what are you going to trade me? Is you going to trade me, like, agriculture? You going to trade me what? I mean, you going to trade me livestock? What? I mean, I got to get something out of the deal. I'm just not going to give you something for something that I don't need or don't want.
But we know where the sticking point is. Somebody might take him off your hands for those 2 future picks, but they're unprotected first-round picks in 27 and 29.
They're going to want to buy him out, Skip.
Okay, and they want to buy him out, but he doesn't want to. He still thinks he's Russell Westbrook.
You get the same thing I get, man. Every time I walk out, somebody, man, when we going to get off Russ, man? Man, we just... Man,
well, okay, I got it. Yeah.
Y'all need to ask, when y'all see Rob Pelinka out, y'all need to ask him that. Don't ask me, because I got no power to trade Russ.
Nor do you have a solution for trading Russ.
I'd have never traded for him.
Well, I know. And you, to your credit, you were on the record anti-LeBron. No.
Nope.
Buddy Hield on the table from Sacramento. Yes.
Yes. I get Buddy Hield is not a superstar.
No.
And Russ was a super, I guess, they say he was a superstar at the time.
Yep.
But it didn't make sense. It just did not make sense for what LeBron and AD needed.
And now it doesn't make sense that you're going to be able to trade him. I don't get it.